Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Welcome, Libras. Wow, that was quick. My name is Patty. I'm doing your intuitive reading for the 26th through the 31st. It's Halloween time, my favorite holiday, as you can tell back here. But it's very small. I would decorate. If I had the funds, I would decorate like no tomorrow. But I love Halloween. Anyway, so let's get started for you guys, Libras. So we've got one energy out already, and that is the wide open oracle for the number 6. Actually, it's 42 showing, but it is a number 6 in numerology. This means some improvement, whether it's been improved, going to improve, or it's in the process of being improved. It also could mean, I have to think a minute. It also can mean harmony. So harmony, so things could be coming together. So improving, coming together. This is a really good energy. Wide open, being that you're going to have lots of opportunities, lots of choices to make. And that will be a real difficult one only because you'll want all of them. So let's see what the other energies are coming out as for the 26th through the 31st. And now just know during this week, on the 31st, we're going to be having the blue moon, which is very rare because not only is it rare that it's blue, but it's also the hunter's moon, the blood moon, they call it. And I'll explain that when I have my live video. If you look at the schedule there for upcoming videos, for live videos. And it's also on Halloween. So 3 things make it very rare. Biggest thing that makes it rare is the blue moon. It doesn't come around that often. I think this is 30 years or so. I could be wrong. So if somebody's on live and can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's got a lot of power behind it. So we'll see what's going on with that. But that's falling in your week as well. So let's see what the other 2 energies are for the week. Whoops, there we go. This is a typical one for the last couple of weeks for a lot of signs. So we have the storm fields. It doesn't mean bad things. It just means things are changing. Things are being sort of upheavaled for a little bit, but it also means that there's newness coming. Now, the big thing about this being the last week, because if you see it's the number 9, there's intensity. So this is a big thing. Intensity is going to be a really big thing the last week of October. Why? Because of the way that the planets are lined up, and I'll go over those live on the 28th on that live on the moon. But the thing is that because of the way the planets are, not only is things going to be really intense, things are going to be really passionate. So if you're a couple or if you are dating, things might get a little heated up during that because we got Uranus and Venus coming into action there. But also too, things are going to be really intense. There's going to be something coming up. I can't feel it. I just got goosebumps, but I can't tell you what that is. I don't know, but there is going to be something the last week. There's going to be like some big news or something going on is what I'm feeling in my energies here. So your last 3rd card out is Metamorphosis. Makes sense. Everything is changing here. Opportunities are changing. Things are happening to make that grow. And I'll tell you more about that on the 20th because here's the thing. We're planting a seed right now. We're not doing anything with that seed. We're putting it in the ground and then we're watering it and waiting pretty much right now. That's the way things are this last week. So you'll want to be really mindful of what you say, what you do, because you're actually planting your actions, your words and everything for not only November, but December and January for the next 6 months. So whatever you want to reap, you need to plant this last week of October. And also Metamorphosis is the number 7, which is about potential and ambition, which everything is changing for the better for you guys. So it's about time, huh? But don't get hung up on this storm. So if you're in a storm, if you're in a challenge, if you're growing, if something is changing in your life, don't get all upset if things not working out. It's okay. Just take a deep breath. Go with the flow. Don't think about the future too much because the cards will probably show it that we need to think of right now at this point in time because things are still changing and upheaval and we just don't know what is going to happen. And that's not only this, but I get this from the divine. And I also get it watching and learning and doing astrology information through all these masters in astrology. We are just in a really uncertain time. And if you're in the United States, it's going to get really ugly, especially depending on who wins this election. I don't care either way because I live for spirit. I don't live for earth. But I do know the importance of it. So the first card out, wonderful, wonderful, the sun, the sun, the sun. Now, what's really cool about this, you've got this storm, you've got these changes coming, you're morphing, you're growing, you're doing that kind of. But the thing about the sun being the first card, this is really, really good. So if you're doing self work, keep going because you're working at it and it's making progress. Even though you don't see it, it's making progress. Because if you look at the little boy, he's naked. Okay. And what that means is you're willing to be exposed. You're willing to take everything off and show your true self. And that's the way it should be. And that's what the divine wants you to be. Because the thing is, if you are moving in a direction, again, we're moving, we have all these wide open choices. A lot of people are living as if it was somebody else's life. For example, like our parents. Well, I want you to learn how to do this as a kid. My mother forced me to ballet and tap, and then she wanted me on the piano. These were her dreams, but she wanted me to do those kind of things. I'm horses. I'm all about horses. I've been horses since I was 9 years old, and I'm still in horses and own a horse business, still in it. So that's me. But that's my truth. If I don't live that, then that's not my truth. That's what this is about. So walking in your truth, not somebody else's truth. And then not being afraid to show it because that's who the creator made you to be. And somebody seems to be really fighting this. They're fighting this. They're fighting this change. And this is typical for human beings. This is really, I was there for so many years. So basically somebody's having trouble changing. So it's creating an internal storm. Now, if this isn't about something that you're doing for yourself internally, this might be something that you're planning on doing or growing to do. It could be something of a desire. Could be there's so many energies that it could be. So this might resonate with somebody that this is a desire. This is something that you have wanted. This is something that you want to grow into because, again, you have wide open choices right now. And these are really, really good because this is ambition and passion. Like I said, the last week of October is all about ambition, passion, and intensity. And it's showing right here. I have an ant on my table. Weird. Anyway, so somebody's thinking too much about it. And they're going to miss out on this offering, whatever it is, or this maybe something coming their way in this last week. Again, planting that seed, something that you really want to do, and you're so focused. For example, if you're focused so much on money that you can't do something, then you're losing the whole gist of everything. So maybe you can't do it all at once. Maybe you could do little bits at once, day by day. Like me, I can't do everything at once, so I pay for what I can do, and I do that. And I'm in the week, I'm done. So somebody's overthinking, and you're going to miss out on this beautiful, beautiful offering. I don't know who that's for. So this could be somebody that's working on themselves internally, and this could be somebody that's actually has an offering coming up or something that they really, really want because it's all about the end of the month, planting and wanting and that kind of thing. So, allow yourself to ride that wave. Ride the wave, go day by day, take it easy, and fill yourself up with joy and say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make it happen, whatever it is for you, just make it work for that day. Because as the planets and everything say right now, do not look into the future too much. People are looking way into the future. What about? Future, isn't even here. So we don't even know what's going to happen with everything going on with COVID. It's starting to pick up again. Who knows? Could be back in lockdown. Who knows? So you can't really think. You got to just live for each day prepare for each day and go from there. All right, so let's see what other energies are coming through here. Yeah, I would expect this. So we have the judgment. We have the judgment, and the judgment just means that something's ending. We're coming into a full moon on the 31st. This is the time that things need to go away so that you can actually make room for the new seed and those new ventures and everything. But the other thing, too, this is a spiritual card. Somebody is working on their spirituality. Somebody's questioning their spirituality, whatever that is for somebody. I don't know who that's for. They're like, I don't know if I believe in this anymore. You know, nothing ever happens, nothing ever changes, but it is changing. You're just not seeing it. So I don't know who that's for, but this is a judgment. So this is something that, and something has to end before anything can begin. I just feel like I'm repeating myself these last 3 weeks because, yeah, see, I said somebody's working on spirituality. So who is that out there? Somebody is really, yeah, thank you. So somebody is working on their spirituality, or maybe they're questioning their faith, questioning if it's really true, questioning if I want to even delve into that, or maybe they don't understand it. When you got the Hierophant, the highest of high, spiritual leaders, masters, whatever you want to call it, the Hierophant is all about teaching. So maybe somebody needs a coach out there. Maybe somebody needs to have, some tips, some questions answered. I don't know who that's for. I am doing an empath live interactive on the 24th. If you have any questions about spirituality or a faith or anything like that, excuse me, pop in and ask your questions. But somebody is actually working on themselves and their inner being. And this judgment for somebody, this is actually being, humans can be so judgmental about anything that we do. So for somebody, this is not the same energy. So somebody actually is working on the spirituality, but somebody in this earth world is being judged for who they are through their workplace, I believe. And it may be somewhere else, but if I feel like it's a workplace and it's not a good feeling to them and they don't know what to do with it because, I don't know who this is for, but they're really uncomfortable. I don't know if it's due to their sexuality or what, but the Hierophant says, or your spirit, whoever you believe in, says, reach out to me. So I don't know who that's for, but I feel that somebody's at work. They're not being bullied. They're just made uncomfortable. And I want to say it's about their sexuality. And the divine is saying, reach out to me. So whoever that's for. And don't be afraid to be yourself. Again, whoever this is, I've got goosebumps all up and down. So I'm on track for somebody. I don't know who this is for. But remember to be who the Creator made you to be, for whoever that is. If you're being bullied, hang in there, because, God sure really knows how to how to make them suffer as far as embarrassment or whatever, so for that. So let's see what other energies we have going on here. Boy, there's a lot of different things here. I do know that for everybody, the wide open choices, again, the intensity is huge the end of the month. I don't know what you're wanting or you're desiring, but the intensity is there. The passion is there. It's time to ask so that in November, December, January, you'll begin to reap it. You're going to begin to see it happening. So I don't know who that's for. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So the Three of Pentacles, work. Somebody is having trouble at work. I don't know who that is. And this has to do with somebody that's in a lead position or a management position, And this is like for a teaching position, mentoring position. You could even be in an internship, but there is some uneasiness for somebody, and I don't know who that is, but uh, you need to, don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself, and go to the divine. What do I do? How do I do this? Give me the wisdom to do it. Whoever that is for you. Some people believe in different things. So for me, it's God, but some people believe in the universe. Pull those energies in, those positive energies, those vibrations, and lift them up. I had somebody question in our empath group in Facebook, because I belong to empath groups. What do I do with somebody when they come to me with anxiety, bringing their anxiety? And I said to them, you know what? You have a choice to absorb their anxiety or to give off your positivity. That's where this is. Whatever is happening with somebody, I don't know who this is for, but the divine sure wants me to talk about it, is when you have somebody that is bullying you or picking on you or making you feel uncomfortable or anything like that, don't get negative. Just be yourself. And also then stand up for what you believe in, but shine, because light will always overpower dark, and that's dark. That's a dark, depressing, vibrational energy that just needs to be squashed. And the more that you light and shine, it's okay. Don't have to be fakey. Just be yourself and say, you know what, this is who I am. This is how I am. I'm proud of it. And blah, blah, blah. Shine. And that will squish the vibrations. We have the Queen of Wands, again, about communication. For somebody, it's about communication. Now, for this other energy, because it's coming back in, this energy that's whoever's working on themselves, definitely make sure that you are walking the truth, speaking your truth, because the Queen of Wands is all about truth. And she does have a very intuitive side to her. So please listen to your intuition in any of these cases, because the next card was an Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands, again, remember, the last week is all about planting seeds. And when we're planting seeds, the Ace of Wands is all about planting the seed of communication. You can get your voice across, you can get your words across with very soft tones. In fact, if you're really angry and you really want to make your point across, be calm, be soft, be talk. The one who raises their voice a lot, it's like a barking dog. But the one who stays calm and soft and is more quiet, those are the ones you got to watch out for. So, but this is planting the seed of how you want to communicate, who you want to communicate to in the very beginning. So this is a really good card with these two together. So it is all about communication. And these planets, again, it's about communication, because we're still in the Mars retrograde. And what is Mars about? Conflict, fighting, bickering, yelling, screaming, not agreeing. You're not right. I'm not, perspectives are different, but nobody cares because it's all about me. Well, that's where this comes in. It's like a peace offering. Let's talk about it like mature adults. That's where that is. And the end of the month is a lot about that, because Mars is still like this, but Saturn's like, come on, take it easy, take it easy. Be the take it easy person. So that I expect that to be, I don't see any love in here. So I'm going to do a real quick 3-card reading for people that are single or in relationships, that maybe we'll see if there's anything else coming in there. Whoop. Yes, the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, what a great card to end up with. The King of Pentacles is all about the harvest. Things are coming. These storms, you're morphing. Everything is growing and changing and morphing. So things are coming. Things are coming your way. This is the harvest. Come the last 3 months, this is the harvest. So we will be reaping the harvest. All right. So for those of you singles or wanting to know a little bit about love this last week, let me see what I can come up with for that. And asking the divine if there's any love or if there's any relationship information you would like me to share with anybody, Please let me know. Is there any love? Well, there's always love, but is it in a relationship coming towards anybody? Let me share that with anybody on the Libras. This is a beautiful time. This is like you guys are becoming from a cocoon to the butterfly. It's like the caterpillar's done, cocoon's there, and the butterfly. I just see you guys before the end of the year just blossoming. I don't know what it is that you're going to blossom in, but okay, so here we go. As far as those that are single or in a relationship, here's what's going on. So we have the moon. So something's being hidden. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. It's all about truth. Somebody's got to be telling the truth. And 4 of Wands, communication. So the 4 of Wands is actually a really beautiful thing because it's all about celebration and everything. So I think whatever is being hidden, if this is a person that's coming to you or you're going to them, this is, they're almost wanting to share something of good news with you, but they're keeping it sort of on the low right now. So the 5 of Swords is all about truth coming out, and that is going to be happening. And the 4 of Wands is about celebration and happiness and coming together kind of thing. So there's some news there for you. Now this is you could be a relationship, it could be somebody single, somebody coming to you, somebody going, but these 3 cards are actually good news. I can't feel if it's a male or female. I feel like there's actually both in there. So I don't know what the news is that's going to be coming to you or communication to you, but it's actually very good news. Maybe somebody in the family's getting married, maybe, or you're getting married. But this is definitely, now the moon, this person is not, for hiding things, it's not a bad thing this time. It's like you want to, have a surprise birthday party or something like that. You want to be able to be surprised, so they keep it from you. It's not like a really negative, like, oh, she's cheating or that, anything like that. And I don't feel that, because your card at the very end is Harvest. So this is a good time. So I will say with this, thank you. If you are looking for love and wanting love, you have to exhibit and do like you want to be loved. So exhibit love and love will come to you, is what the divine is saying. So I'm not sure who that's for, but people want to go find somebody. Well, it will come to you if you do as what you want. And that's for anything. And I don't mean even the law of attraction, but that's how the divine works. If you show love, I'll bring you love. If you show you can really work at this career and you have the gonads to do it per se, and you're going to work hard and do it, then that whatever will come to you. I'm witness of it many, many times over. You have to be specific though. Be very specific, because the divine won't give it to you unless you are specific. He doesn't work that way. And I could tell you story after story after story, things that I've asked for. He's given me everything in my life that I've wanted. So it does work. So that's your reading for today, Libras. I hope this helped. I hope this just know that whatever's going on right now, think of now. Don't think too far in the future. There's so much intensity in this last week. There's so much intensity in this last week. Just remember that. Now remember to subscribe, hit the bell. I'm doing dailies. We've got two live videos coming up, one on the 24th, the 28th. I have a Facebook group now. I'd love for you to join and interact. I want to be able to interact with you guys. I love it, to help grow you guys as well, and teach you maybe more about tarot, if that's what you want to do. All right, I'll see you next week. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're doing the dailies, please put likes, because I'm going to do it for a couple months, but if there isn't that need or want for dailies, then I'll probably stop them. I'm getting a few people, but I'm not getting a whole lot of people on the dailies. They're fun, they're quick, they're 1 minute, they inspire you for the day. And just make sure if you do that, like, or share them, and like, either on Facebook I'm on my Facebook group with those. I'm on Instagram with those, and I'm on here with those. So like if you like the dailies, or they'll probably go away after a couple months, because it does take a lot of time and energy, but I love doing them anyway because it's fun for you guys too. All right, take care. See you on the 24th, live empath, and then the 28th, the full blue moon on Halloween. So live ones coming on. So I hope I see you there, and they are interactive. So please come and see us. All right, take care. Bye-bye.